Okay, honey.
Here, you know what? Come over here, sweetie. Come over here. Mom's gonna be fine. She's just gotta catch her breath.
Don't touch me.
Where all this is coming from, Sam, you know? I'm not in this alone. We're both responsible for what happened.
I did the worst possible thing I could think of. I wanted to kill my last connection to Jason. So it all stopped hurting so much. And you were it.
How's that working out for you?
I'm gonna have to live with it. Don't think it's gonna happen again. Once was more than enough.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not asking for it. Sam, it's an interesting spin you're putting on the whole thing. I was there. You can justify it however you need to for yourself. But what happened because we needed each other.
No, you needed me for one thing, Rick, and one thing only. To finally get over on Jason. That must feel great, huh? Was it worth your marriage? Do you feel any guilt about my mother? Do you feel any remorse at all?
My sweetheart. I love you.
Good night, princess.
You made her feel really safe. Thank you.
That's the least I can do. Just go over here for a second. So, how sick are you?
They're checking it. It's, believe me, it sounds a lot worse than it is.
Enough to scare your own daughter.
Certainly didn't mean to do that.
Okay, Alexis, I'm in the business of fear. As you know, I know how to read people. Kids do also, okay? So what I'm saying to you is what's going on here, really?
Don't make a big deal out of it.
Okay, you said it was what? You're just having a bad day? You gotta tell me what you're covering up here.
Work is just a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. Not that I should be discussing my profession with you, since our professions are, in fact, mutually incompatible.
Well, that's a fact.
Just never really realized how stressful it would be, and no wonder Durant was such a pain in the ass, huh?
Comes with the territory.
It comes with politics. Mayor Floyd's like a mosquito in my ear.
Well, he's your boss, makes it twice as obnoxious.
Nothing worse than a self-serving, ultra-conservative, slick politician. Any chance he's in your pocket?
No, that's Edward Quartermain's stuff.
Ah, yes, that's true. You're right. Never mind.
You know, I'm having a lot of trouble with this. Because you love your job, you thrive on conflict. You wouldn't be making such a big deal over the boss unless this is some kind of diversion.
That's just dumb.
Well, it's not dumb. Maybe you don't hate him as much as you pretend.
Have you met Garrett Floyd? He's insufferable.
And that's what you say about all the men you're attracted to.
Rick seems to think so.
Oh, Rick thinks you're hot for the mayor.
I don't think that Rick is thinking about me at all.
You know what? Alexis may be my wife, but she happens to be your mother, so why don't we talk about guilt and remorse here, Sam, huh?
Gildan, you pretended to love her. I never did. Rick, I was drunk and messed up. You took advantage of that.
So you're a victim now? Is that the whole thing?
No, I am not a victim. I never said that. But you had been waiting for a chance like this. Every time Sonny picked Jason over you, every time Jason did something smart and courageous, you got pushed aside. You have desperately been looking for Jason's weakness. A way to punish him for being so much better than you. And you found it because I gave it to you.
Wow, that is one major self-esteem problem you got, sweetie.
Self-esteem problem? The only way you could nail Jason was by nailing his girlfriend.
I see. Listen, I don't mean to remind you of this, Sam, but Jason's not in your life anymore. You're no longer his woman.
We both know the only reason why you slept with me was to get revenge on Jason. And I think Jason needs to know it too.
Rick thinks that I'm controlling and disinterested, and I think that he is withholding and manipulative. Lately, he hasn't been able to end a fight without taking everybody else's side but mine.
I thought you and Rick enjoyed your turmoil.
This isn't the usual bicker. It's not about who put the cap on the toothpaste. It's about loyalty. I don't think that's too much to ask for, do you?
Did you ever ask Rick or tell him exactly what you needed?
I don't know. Call me crazy, but I thought that was implicit in our marriage vows. In any case, it's too late now.
You're not going to go to Jason with this.
What do you think, Rick? What do you think, that I'm not going to tell him? You think I'm going to what? I'm going to wait so you can hold it over me? And tell him when you want?
You know what? You just went from low self-esteem to pure self-hatred. Sam, this is pathetic. What are you going to do? Are you going to run to Jason, a man who doesn't want you to warn him that I hate him? He knows. So what is it? Do you want forgiveness? Do you want absolution? You know you're not going to get it.
No, Jason needs to know the truth, and he also needs to know that you would do absolutely anything, including sleeping with your stepdaughter. Your stepdaughter to hurt him.
Oh, I see. And you were too drunk to know what you were doing. Is that right?
No, I knew it was the wrong choice. It was crazy and self-destructive. And I did it. And yes, I will have to live with it.
Well, I can't wait to hear Jason's reaction when you go to him and you tell him that you got plastered and you slept with me. You're not going to tell him, Sam. He may hate me, but he'll despise you.
If it's the only way to stop you.